Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a great worship yesterday. Let's finish up the book of Mark. And we're going to read Mark chapter 16, verses 1 through 8. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spice so that they might go to anoint Jesus' body. Very early on, the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb, and they asked each other, "Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb?" But when they looked up, they saw that the stone, which was very large, had been rolled away. As they entered the tomb, they saw a young man dressed in a white robe sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "You are looking for Jesus the Nazarene who was crucified. He has risen. He's not here. See the place where they laid him. But go, tell his disciples and Peter, he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him just as he told you." Trembling and bewildered, the women went out and fled from the tomb. They said nothing to anyone because they were afraid. The morning was quiet when three women made their way towards Jesus' tomb. The sun had barely crested the horizon, and their steps were heavy and slow because they were grieving. They weren't on their way to a birthday party. They were carrying spices. Their hearts were heavy from loss, and the silence of that path to the grave must have been deafening. They expected to finish what death had started, to tend to the lifeless body of Jesus. But as they approached, something was off. The stone wasn't where it's supposed to be. The massive barrier, the one sealed tight by Roman authority, was rolled aside as if someone had whispered to it to move. I wonder if heaven smiled at that moment because the women were coming to mourn, but God was already moving to redeem. It's as if he was saying, "I've already done what you thought couldn't be done before you even got here." How many times do we walk toward our own tombs? We brace ourselves for disappointment, expecting things to stay the same. And yet, while we shuffle under the weight of what feels impossible, God has already gone ahead. The stone is moved already. The miracle is in motion already. See, the tomb was empty, not because someone moved a body, but because death itself had been defeated. The angel's words still echo through every sorrow heart. He is not here. He is risen. That's the gospel. Resting quietly in the morning light. What felt final was only the beginning. Jesus wasn't just a wise teacher or a good man who left too soon. He went to war with death and he won. Not as a symbol, not as a story, but in real history, in real time. The tomb is empty, which means hope is available. Sin has been silenced. Shame has no hold. Death doesn't get the last word. But the angel's message outside the tomb didn't stop with "He is risen." He added, "Go tell his disciples. He's going ahead of you." Jesus didn't rise just to prove a point. He rose to lead his people forward. The resurrection isn't just something to marvel at. It's something to move with. If he's alive, and he is, there's a new way to live. Free, fearless, full of life. Because of that, we don't just observe Easter. We live it. We bring life into places that's still sealed up. We bring the gospel to people who think they're forgotten. We speak hope to those who live in fear. Yes, some days feel like Saturday, confusing, and we're not sure what to do. But Sunday already happened. The light broke through. So don't wait for a perfect moment or perfect faith. Step into what Jesus has already done for us. He's alive. Your shame isn't the end. Your past doesn't define your future. Your fear no longer leads the way because Jesus lives. His story is now your story. So as we close the book of Mark, go make a difference today. Bring life wherever you go because the tomb is empty. And I pray that book of Mark was a blessing to you. On Wednesday, we'll start a new book from the Bible. But God bless you. Just remember, the Lord has risen. Now we live with hope and faith and love as He has called us to live. God bless you. And if you haven't liked the video, please do that. Share so others can find us. Subscribe so you can get these videos right away. God bless you again, and I'll see you on Wednesday.